Hi, my name is Mandy Salazar. I'm here on behalf of John Paul Mitchell Systems in Armstrong and McCall today to talk about Awapuhi wild ginger. Awapuhi is the wild ginger that grows in Hawaii, and it all started with the Awapuhi wash over 35 years ago. Now, Awapuhi wild ginger was released by John Paul Mitchell Systems on their 30th birthday, and Awapuhi wild ginger is luxury care for dry, damaged hair. Now, 93% of our clients say they have dry, damaged, brittle, or color-treated hair. And I can show you a treatment that can be done within 15 minutes that'll totally transform your client's hair. The Awapuhi Wild Ginger Kera Triplex system is a two-part system, and it repairs up to 80% of breakage, improves shine by up to 35%, and helps fight color fadage by 67%. I'm also going to be going over some long hair design foundation skills, and I'm going to be doing the Julia set. So I already preset most of my model's hair into invisible rollers, so you could kind of see it's in a brick lay pattern with the front ones going forward. And I'm going to show you how to set the front ones right now, okay? So before I even began her hair, I started with the Awapuhi Moisture Lather shampoo. That shampoo is color safe, it is sulfate free, and it also has our exclusive Kera Triplex in it, so it helps rebuild and strengthen the hair. Then next I did the Kera Triplex treatment, and it's a two-step treatment that I did on her hair. We start with our ampules, which is isolated protein. Now what that protein is it's 3 molecular weights of protein. It is harvested from sheep, so it is closest to our own keratin found in our hair. It's almost identical. So it's going to repair the hair from the inside out. Those 3 different weights of proteins are going to bond to the cortex of the hair, strengthening the hair and providing that 80% less breakage. Then after 5 minutes of processing in the shampoo bowl with our little ampules, step 1, our liquid protein, we wait 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, I top coated with our Awapuhi Wild Ginger Intensive Treatment. This is a nice, rich, thick cream. It's going to help balance that moisture and lock in intense shine. So as I'm curling, you just want to feed the hair through real slowly because I'm using my Paul Mitchell Pro tools. So slow and steady wins the race. It's going to give it amazing staying power, and because it's ceramic, it just glides right through. So as you pin the hair, you don't want to mess up the curl. You're not going to squeeze it together. You're just going to lightly pin it to hold it in place, because hair does not stay where it's heated, it stays where it's cooled. So I'm going to top coat it a little bit with hairspray while it cools. So again, back to our treatment. I use the intensive keratin treatment on top. This one also has the keratin exclusive Kera Triplex in it. So this can be used as a take-home and can be done once a week. After I did that treatment, after I put that on top, I put her under the dryer for 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes was up, I went back to the shampoo bowl and rinsed her. Now it rinsed nice and clean. Her hair felt like silk. It was soft, it was strong. And so I brought her back over here and I dried her with my Paul Mitchell Pro Tools Express Ion Plus. This also has the Express Ion Complex. What that means is the Express Ion Complex is composed of 32 volcanic minerals. It has ionic technology, so it dries the hair from the inside out. Those negatively charged ions help hydrate the hair by breaking that water molecule down till it just bonds right to the hair and moisturizes it, unlike other dryers that dry from the outside in. This is going to provide a smoother, faster shinier blow dry in a faster time. The Express Ion Complex is in my nozzle, and so I can put that right against the hair to help dry it faster. It also has a nice LCD display that turns on with the cool shot button, turns blue. I have 5 different temperatures and 5 different speeds I could change it to. It also has a removable back so I can clean out the filter, because that's the first thing that blows out our blow dryers is the filter getting clogged. It has a 9-foot swivel cord and a nice little hook so we can just hang it up. But this is what I use to dry her, my beautiful Pro Tool. I curled her with my Pro Tool Express Ion Curl. It's a 1-inch barrel ceramic, so it glides through that hair. It has an LCD display also. It heats up to 400 degrees in 60 seconds, so you could change it. It has the lock, so you can lock that temperature in place. And it also has a 9-foot swivel cord, so you can work your way all the way around your guest. It also has a nice cool tip, so it doesn't get hot. It helps me control. So as she's setting, you just want to kind of feel in there and see if the curl has cooled. So she feels like she's just about cool, so I'm going to start dropping her in the back. And by the time I work my way to the top, she should be cool. So when I blow dried her, I also prepped her with my Hydro Blowout Mist. This preps for a perfect blowout. It has Awapuhi and honey extracts which help hydrate and protect the hair during the blow dry, but it's also a style amplifier, so it's going to give some great volume and control. So as we drop them, I'm going to be spraying them with a little bit of my Shine Spray, and this is the Awapuhi Shine Spray. It also has the Awapuhi extracts which help hydrate the hair. It's such a light, fine mist that you don't have to worry about overusing it because it's so very lightweight. It gives incredible, reflective, healthy shine to the hair. Since I'm going to be brushing her out into these beautiful, glamorous waves, I want to really show off her beautiful dimension and shine. So this is that product. I also like to use it too when I'm using hot tools just because it gives such great slip and shine. So this one is a great product for any kind of up style. And as you see as I'm dropping them, how beautiful that set is. Your updo is only as strong as your set. So always remember that. Setting the hair is going to ensure the staying power of your updo. So she feels cool. I'm going to leave those last two in there for just another minute. And I'm going to talk about my finishing spray. Even though it's a finishing spray, it works beautifully as a working spray because it gives soft, touchable hold and control. It adds shine, and it also is great because it could be layered on. So the more you use, the more staying power you are going to get from it. I'm going to spray a little shine spray on these little ends because I didn't. And when I go to smooth them out, I don't want to get any kind of frizz. Tiana definitely has that thick, coarse, wavy, frizzy kind of hair. So the Awapuhi product is great for that because a lot of it does have frizz fighting, like my shine spray. The hairspray also is humidity resistant. So it's great for this type of hair again. especially if there's any kind of moisture in the air. So you could already see the beautiful little S pattern her hair is creating with this set. So grab those little ends, a little bit of shine, and see it just wants to pop right back into that curl. So before I brush her out, I just want to kind of show you the staying power of the Julia set. This is a great way to prep the hair for many updos, but right now I'm going to do some glamorous waves, and then I'm going to pull it up into the ruffle. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about changing our verbiage when we talk to our clients. So most long-haired girls don't like to get a haircut. Now this Awapuhi Wild Ginger Intensive Treatment, Care Triplex Intensive Treatment, is perfect for those kind of girls because they replenish that protein that gets lost towards the ends of the hair. Now, instead of trying to upsell your client with just a haircut by saying, would you like a haircut today? Let's change our verbiage up and let's say, would you like to cut or treat your hair today? That's a great way to be able to get a service out of the client and also help protect their hair. It's perfect for those long-haired girls that just don't like to cut their hair. Look how beautiful the set already looks before I even brushed it out. You can see the staying power and control that Awapuhi gave me. So I'm going to take my 413 brush, and this is a great wet or dry detangling brush. It's great for sculpting and shaping also, so I'm going to use it for that. And we start brushing these curls and just keep brushing them. And you'll see the beautiful wave set just kind of set in all on its own because we set the hair so good to begin with. You can already see it popping right in where we want it to be. I'm going to add a little bit more shine spray where her little hairs kind of are and towards the end because I'm really going to brush it and I don't want it to frizz out. I just want it to form together. So then we grab a whole section, brush it, come from underneath, brush it, and you're going to rouge it a little bit. This is going to help kind of form it together. And then when it's like this, I'm going to use my Marula dressing brush. It has 2 different levels of bristles. It's faux vegan boar bristles, so they're fake boar bristles, and they're perfect for those vegans. It's an organic brush. It's a great luxurious brush. But what's great about it is those 2 different levels of bristles help give the hair control for that unruly type of hair like Tiana's. We can control the hair, but we can't control that girl, can we? Give it a little bit of spray with my finishing spray. And again, right now I'm using it as a working spray. You see how beautiful these waves just pop right into each other. Form them, use your hands to get in there, like to give it a little spray and hit it with use my bottle to help form that shape I'm wanting to see. But you didn't know you could use the bottle as a tool too. Now as we get to the back, we're going to separate it again, and we're going to brush it from underneath. Try to get it to go together. Give it a little bit of rouging. See how light this sprays? Spray so nice and light. Now we're going to form these ones together so they kind of stick together. Perfect. So you're really looking for those beautiful peaks and valleys. Again to this side, come from underneath. Brush, brush, brush. Use a little bit of your spray. And you don't have to be too shy with it, like I said, because it is so very lightweight. Then we get our finishing spray and my dressing brush to smooth it. Get to these little parts right here. Now I use my finishing spray to really shape again those peaks and valleys. Use your hand to kind of help form where you want them to be. And here we go to the beautiful Julia set. So from here you could check your mirror for balance, see where you need to enhance. But look at that beautiful wave set right now. Let me grab these little ones right here. And there's my brush out set. All right, looks great. So now, even though I've sprayed and sprayed, I'm going to brush her out again, and we are going to do the ruffle. So with the ruffle, you're going to make a little rubber band. You get two rubber bands. You figure 8 them, and there we go. You put one bobby pin on one end, and then you grab another bobby pin and put it on the other end. There's your rubber band. So we're going to put this off to the side. So I'm going to go ahead, break this up a little bit. So you can see how beautiful you could take this set from. You could keep it super sleek, or you can make it real modern by making it real sleek up top and making it real big towards the bottom. You could pull it all up, but right now we are going to pull it into the ruffle. So you take from the high points, kind of the way it was sectioned when you curled it, to a V at the top of the crown. Now with this subsection, I'm going to go ahead and just pin it out of the way. I don't have to worry about messing it up because the hair was set, so it has that staying power. Get a little shine spray right now. I'm going to get a little finishing spray and brush back this part. Make sure it's nice and sleek. Again on this side, my finishing spray. I'm going to brush it back nice and sleek. You're going to pin the rubber band at the nape of her hair. So to use the rubber band that we made, we're going to pin the bobby pin rigid side down to the head at an angle. Now we're going to get it and we're going to wrap it. And we're going to wrap it around until it doesn't wrap anymore. This is going to give you the most secure ponytail. It will not go anywhere. And then when you pin it on that other side with the bobby pin going in the opposite direction. So there's her pony. With the top area, we are going to, I'm going to get my 413 sculpting brush. And you're going to brush it back. This is a beautiful, sleek, elegant updo. You can make it as fun as you want, say she's going to the club. You can rouge it up top a little bit, give it a little bit of a bump, and it almost has that whole little rockabilly kind of look for it, little rocker kind of style. You could keep it nice and sleek, low, which I think we're going to do. So first, you're going to want to put it where you want to see it, and I think this is about good. So I'm going to secure it with my hairpins. And you grab that little edge so it doesn't fan out. You grab this little edge. And that's how we start. And we're going to just place our hairpins where we kind of want to see the hair to be. And then we'll go ahead and secure them after I get it into the shape with my bobby pins. So I did a little half circle around that top area. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of push it a little, and you just see that S pattern form. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pinning right away. I wanna have a nice, beautiful ruffle, so I'm gonna really push that S pattern into her hair right now. Always remember securing the edges first, because then that pattern won't move. There we go. We're going to put one over here. And then whatever's left, you're just going to kind of lightly wrap over the ponytail for now. We'll secure that afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and start securing her style with my bobby pins. So we went over Awapuhi Wild Ginger, the history, because it's 30 years in the making. We talked about the Awapuhi farm. And then we went into the styling line too, which helped create this beautiful updo. We went over the revolutionary Cara Triplex, which is going to transform your client's hair. 80% less breakage, 35% more shine, and 67% less color fadage. That is going to be good for, like I said, 93% of your clients, because 93% of the people say they have dry, damaged, brittle, or color treated hair. I could tell you when I started selling the product here, that was one of the first lines we picked up was Awapuhi Wild Ginger. And last year, I went from selling hundreds of dollars worth of product, which wasn't that big of a deal. And when we picked up the Awapuhi Wild Ginger, I sold over $8,000 worth of product last year alone. That was a huge raise for me. And I didn't even have to really work at it because this product sells itself. If you use it and you give the numbers, people are going to buy it. They love it. This is the product line I actually have Tiana on for her hair because she has highlighted hair. She's like a level 2 with level 9 highlights. And it helps strengthen her hair. And because she uses such a good product, she has that long, pretty hair that I can use for a beautiful long hair updo. So as we're going, we're just pinning, and you're pinning that bobby pin down to the head, the rigid side down, and you're doing a sewing motion with it. So you just place your finger where you want it to be, and you go in between, and you tap, tap, tap against the head, and then push it through. And you shouldn't be able to see any of those bobby pins if you're securing them right. So every time I pull out a hairpin, I place a bobby pin. We're not opening them up. We're just placing them into the hair, because if you open them up, they won't stay. That's when you have bobby pins coming out. All right, so we're just about finishing up. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this around to cover her hair tie. And I'm going to pin it in place underneath. And her hair, the bottom, I'm going to wrap it up into a beautiful little spiral since it's kind of going with the rest of the hair. I'm going to finish it with some of my finishing spray. Look in the mirror, check her for balance. She needs a little pulling right here. And there we go, it's nice and balanced. And here is the beautiful Ruffle. You saw it's quick, easy, and elegant. The Awapuhi Wild Ginger is the perfect line for dry, damaged, or chemically treated hair. And it gives us this beautiful look, shiny, healthy hair. And I want to challenge you guys to try and change your verbiage. Let's change it up. Instead of asking your guests, hey, do you want a haircut today? Trying to upsell a haircut, ask them. I want you to try to ask at least every one of your guests this week that isn't scheduled for a cut. Would you like a cut or a treat? Or would you like to treat your hair today? I guarantee you, you will upsell that ticket, you will sell more treatments, and your guest's hair will feel a lot better. So I want to thank you on behalf of John Paul Mitchell Systems in Armstrong today for listening to me. And I want to leave you with a little power statement. And I get this one from 50 Cent. Switch that style up, and if they hate, let them hate, and watch your money pile up. Bye.